So now let's talk about the life story of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was a German mathematician who developed the general theory of relativity. He is considered one of the most influential scientists in the 20th century. In short, he was the greatest scientist we all know, and we also are curious to know about his background. So now let's see about the life story of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was born at Ulm in Germany in 1879. 6 weeks later, his family moved to Munich, where his father founded an electrical engineering company, and then Albert later on began his schooling there. Later, they moved to Italy, and Albert continued his education at Switzerland. And in 1896, he was trained as a teacher in physics and mathematics. After he entered the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich. In 1901, he gained his diploma and acquired Swiss citizenship. He was unable to find a teaching post, so he accepted a position as technical assistant in the patent office. In 1905, he obtained his doctor's degree. During his stay at the patent office, in his spare time, he produced much of his extraordinary work. 50 patents that Albert Einstein was granted. The Einstein refrigerator patent from 1930 is perhaps one of his greatest patents and is beautifully simple. He was appointed as a lecturer in Bern in 1908 and became professor at Zurich in 1909. He also became the professor of theoretical physics at Prague in 1911. In 1914, he was appointed as the director of the Physical Institute and professor in the University of Berlin. He became a German citizen in 1914 and remained in Berlin until 1933, when he rejected his citizenship for political reasons and traveled to America to take the position of professor of theoretical physics at Princeton. Later, he became a United States citizen in 1940 and got retired from his post in 1945. Einstein was a leading figure after the World War II in the world government movement and was offered the presidency of the state of Israel, which he declined, and collaborated with Dr. Chaim Weizmann in establishing the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Einstein always appeared to have a clear view of problems of physics and the willpower to solve them. He regarded his major achievements as simple stepping stones for the next advance. Einstein's researches are of course well recorded, and his more important works includes Special Theory of Relativity 1905, General Theory of Relativity 1916, and The Evolution of Physics 1938. Albert Einstein received symbolic doctorate degrees in science, medicine, and philosophy from many European and American universities. During the 1920s, he lectured in Europe and America and the Far East, and was awarded fellowships and memberships of all the leading scientific academies throughout the world. He gained numerous awards in recognition of his work, including the Copley Medal of the Royal Society of London in 1925 and the Franklin Medal of the Franklin Institute in 1935. For relaxation, music played an important part in his life. He married Mileva Maric in 1903. They had a daughter and 2 sons. Their marriage was dissolved in 1919, and in the same year he married his cousin Alsace, who died in 1936, and Einstein died in 1955 at Princeton, New Jersey, because of abnormal enlargement of stomach. He was said to be an educated gentleman, and the last words said by him were, "Well, I've had a happy life."